Hey guys, I have Mayor Adler right here. First off, it's been a long 3 weeks. How are you feeling right now? You can see it's still blocked off, and if you pan over, you can see we're just down the street from the explosion. Projectile that can easily hit a windshield. But even if it just falls on the ground, it's still an obstacle in the roadway that can easily cause a crash. That's why Mackin's there to pick it up. Late to work on Monday, leave early on Friday. It's also because more than 60% of drivers on the road. The problem comes in figuring out what's art and what's just self-promotion. There are several kits to choose from. One you can always have in the back of your car. Or they can use a bigger bag to keep in the closet to be ready to go at a moment's notice. This is not done yet. They really want everyone to remain vigilant. The zebra mussels can be found all throughout the marina, on ropes, on barges. Yeah, there's a little bit of sheet of ice right over our traffic tracker camera. We are following a major crash on I-35 northbound. This is at Cesar Chavez. I like seasons.
Seasons,
that's
I
like a summer, I like a fall, I like a winter.
All right, so we're learning more about that.
Right.
Well, look at this. The Colts.
Texas looks to bounce back against rival Oklahoma tomorrow night on the Diamond. And it ended up on top of this car. And check this out, there is still a dent in the front of the trip. But if people leave what they take in, these don't do any good. Below Riverside Drive, police know a hidden danger. Out of the shadows walked not one, but multiple people when Officer Andre Black shined his light inside.
I don't know, Mary's in the back.
For Black, seeing them is not surprising.
We just cleaned it out about 3 weeks ago.
Black took these photos as he and city crews picked up the trash and what looked like apartments underground.
It was sectioned off with wood pallets, and there was several rooms.
A nearby car wash knows these hidden neighbors well.
Just take a break and try to hit me in my head.
Isaac Herrera says they regularly walk over,
They go over there and burn the crack.
frightening him and customers.
There's too much problems over here.
Police say known criminals use culverts like this one to hide. And Black says he's chased a gunshot victim back at Riverside at night. Even with 3 officers, he says that's frightening.
Because it's so dark, we got our flashlights, but they'll see us before we see them.
This issue for our department is fairly big.
Austin Watershed's Jose Guerrero says they have 22 hotspots throughout the city with similar problems.
This affects everyone.
They regularly clean them out because storm drains are designed to keep floodwaters off the roads. So when they're clogged up, that can cause flooding faster, threatening nearby neighborhoods too.
Overtopping and going across roadways is what we're concerned about.
Clearing these tunnels is dangerous work. It's dark, there are sharp objects, even snakes.
These long culvert systems, there can also be trapped gases, poisonous gases.
So to keep crews safe, agencies use robots to scope them out.
To make sure that we keep these storm drains open and clear of debris.
TxDOT's John Gordon pilots this robot, taking it on daily patrols underground. This robot is affectionately nicknamed Wally. They use this so they don't have to go inside themselves because it is dangerous inside that culvert. And the camera inside can move all around so they can do all their inspections.
I can kind of have quite a bit of control over what I'm looking at.
This time, he took Wally under I-35. At first, there was a lot of graffiti, but he says he's never seen anyone living in the tunnels that TxDOT inspects.
I've never seen that personally of anybody traveling in these.
After several hundred feet, the graffiti went away. Eventually, there was debris, and finally a tree stopped the inspection.
And that's the end down there on the other side.
While Wally can go in there, people can't. Signs show it's illegal. But Black says he's arrested this man before. They keep coming back.
It's a much larger issue.
Guerrero says they're working to fix this by addressing the broader problem of homelessness.
We recognize this is a much complex issue.
But soon, they could be back for another cleanup. Then a few months later, back again.
Could seem like a never-ending cycle, but this is what we do.
In Austin, Hammons, CBS Austin News. On a wet morning just before 7, police set off on this commandeered bus.
Okay, got a blue Ford F-250 or F-150.
The mission, to catch people on their cell phones.
He had it in his right hand.
3 officers here, and then 16 on the road, working together.
She's coming up to you right now. She's got the rack on the back. She's passing you right now, Kyle. This white Mazda CX-7. She's steadily talking to it, left hand to her ear. Now she just put it down.
They use the bus because of the vantage point. Once they see someone using a cell phone, they'll follow that car and make sure the cop on the side of the road gets the right car.
So there's no mistaking on which vehicle it was.
They're looking for anyone with a phone in hand.
She's steadily texting with her right hand by the steering wheel.
Texting or just using GPS, and they're not hiding, but drivers aren't either.
But they're so engrossed in that phone or that electronic device, they have no idea we're even right there looking at them.
In 2 hours, they issued 21 citations on I-35 during the morning rush hour, even one to a trucker. Police say they do this because cell phones have become a major cause for crashes.
And anything we can do to help prevent that, you know, it's going to be safer for our roads.
So police say put down your phone, no matter if there's a cop, bus,
Okay, yeah, that's her right behind that white pickup.
or neither around you. In Austin, Adam Hammons, KOTV News.
Hey, sweet girl.
Heather Brady is holding her children a little tighter. On this sidewalk, an SUV crashed into her son while he walked home from school in February.
This right here.
And then they go all the way over to
And they go,
right there.
yeah.
Her daughter Riley points out the tire marks.
I was more scared than hurt.
10-year-old Caden is recovering, but the driver who hit him still on the loose.
We haven't gotten a single lead as of yet.
One problem, they don't have a license plate.
Without a license plate, it does make it harder.
Detective Adrian Duran has investigated hit-and-run crashes for years. He urges any witness to a hit-and-run to get a license plate.
I can't stress that enough. If you see a crash, I know your first instinct is to help, but at the same time, maybe your second instinct is to, grab that license plate.
Without that, the next step is video.
That technology has been really helpful.
These days, it seems like cameras are pretty much anywhere. When you go and check them out, you never know what can be seen in the background.
Everybody takes video.
So police scour the surrounding area looking for any surveillance that may have caught the suspect, including toll and traffic cameras.
We pretty much try not to leave any stone unturned.
They hit my baby.
Brady went out herself, asking nearby businesses if they have video. Duran suggests doing that, even for minor hit and runs in parking lots.
That happens quite a lot.
Because a detective may not start the investigation for several days.
By then, obviously that video's gone.
Officers also contact nearby auto shops to see if any vehicle matching witness descriptions got repairs.
They're law-abiding citizens, and so they want to help out.
Police say they called this auto shop near a hit and run where an officer was hurt. Edwin Mendoza didn't see the car they were looking for, but is happy to help.
There's a lot of bad people who need to pay for what they have done.
With 25 to 50 new cases a day,
it is overwhelming.
Sergeant Mike Barker says the odds aren't good.
You've got maybe 1 out of 20 chance that your case is solvable.
Some cases do work out. Less than 48 hours after CBS Austin first aired this video of a truck hitting a woman, police had a person of interest.
I'm still holding out hope.
A month after someone hit Caden, police still only have his description of a dark-colored SUV.
I figured out that there are a lot of dark-colored SUVs in this neighborhood.
So Brady hopes someone will come forward.
Please, please call and let APD know so that we can have closure.
Adam Hammons, CBS Austin News.